Untwisted.
Unshackled.
Uncouth.
What you're about to hear is for mature audiences only.
It's Miguel Fuller.
Holly O'Connor.
And Scotty the Body.
It's the Miguel and Holly Uncensored podcast.
Only on Hot 101.5.
Would you eat Miguel's snack concoction?
No.
I mean, I did.
Oh.
Did you like it? Was it to your liking, Holly?
It was okay,
Mhm.
except for the mayo.
The mayo, as soon as you put it in your mouth, it's like,
It's not part of that. That's in my head. That doesn't go together.
ugh.
Ew.
Ew.
So if you missed it on our actual on-air show, I brought in one of my snack concoctions, and it's nacho cheese Doritos, Publix extra sharp cheddar cheese cracker cuts
Yeah.
Good stuff right there.
with a dollop of Hellman's. Oh, Hellman's.
What you just drop?
The mayo.
My Hellman's olive oil mayonnaise dressing. Why is
Okay.
it called mayonnaise dressing?
Because mayonnaise is a salad dressing.
What?
Is it really?
It's like not in the sense of like you put it on lettuce and tomatoes and stuff, but like I'm pretty sure because isn't it like a type of dressing that you're supposed to use in that capacity? Not like ranch salad dressing on a
Right.
salad, but like
dressing. Yeah.
you dress things with it.
I mean, I remember like back in the day before my mom would buy like, or she
Yeah.
never did, name brand stuff. It would always just say like mayonnaise dressing on like the store brand back in the day. And I was always like, can we get Miracle Whip? I don't want mayonnaise dressing.
I know.
Now I'm like, yes, give it to me. But anyway, you put all three of those together and you eat it, and we did it on the air. You could check out the video. I'm actually about to post it on the Hot 101.5 Insta.
Yeah. Good.
I'm trying to figure out why it's. I don't have time for this right now.
It's fine.
I can't find it quickly, which means we ain't got time.
Today's going to be a quick podcast because Holly and I have to go feed people.
Yep.
We're having a lunch with Advent Health.
A healthy lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Num,
But even
num.
though we just had Doritos and mayo.
We did.
Shh, that's off the side. That's for the show.
And
Mhm.
we are going to Fresh Kitchen. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah. I mean, because this is,
We're
we'll
not-
be up after.
Doesn't matter. I definitely had Fresh Kitchen for dinner last
Oh.
Luckily, it's a good food. Like, it's not like
Luckily-
you're like, oh, let me just load up more. It's like
I can eat it
nutrients.
all the time.
Well, here's my question. What I thought about is, do we actually get to eat? Because we're there handing out gift cards to people, to listeners that
Holly's
signed
face.
up. And then like we're talking to people and everyone's sitting
You
at different
probably
tables.
won't have time to eat.
So I was like, I don't think we're actually going to get to eat.
What you should do is you should get your food and then get a spot. And as people come by, it's just you're gonna have to like take pictures with food in your mouth.
Well, no, because we're supposed to be there to like hand out the gift cards
Yeah, you won't have time to
for
eat.
the
I'm
people.
sorry, Pete.
Like I thought about that last night and I was like, I don't think we're actually going to have time to eat because we're supposed to stand there for people that won, pass out the gift card, say hi, take a picture, and then they're sitting down by themselves.
When am I supposed to eat lunch?
I don't know. No one thinks about that. No one
if you
thinks
get there
about
early,
it.
you could eat.
We don't have time. It happens in like 46 minutes.
Aside from
turn this
Miguel's
thing off.
Dorito crumbs and cracker cut cheese,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't eaten since last night's
Holly.
Fresh Kitchen.
I hope
And
you
that
had a
was
lot.
that was at 5 p.m.
This is the sacrifice of being an on-air talent. We don't get to eat.
That is not true. No, you make
We
the
don't
time.
get to eat.
No,
No one's gonna make time for us. We're just gonna have to.
You
stand
got to
there.
make time for yourselves. When
How?
somebody else
How?
doesn't look
There's
after
no
you, you
time.
got to look after
Well,
yourself.
who's looking out for us?
You!
No one. No. Well, how? There's no time.
You're gonna have
Someone's
your food,
gonna be there at like 10:59, and we'll be walking in the door
hold
because
your bowl.
I still have to upload audio from the show. Holly has to finish writing the descriptions. You still have to finish editing the show.
It's edited and done.
We have to put Jacob on the intro of this for the
Yeah.
audio. I mean, there's so much to do. There's no time. We need to end the podcast now.
You know what I really enjoy is just the banter between you two. It's just ridiculous. Like, I just sit back and I'm like entertained.
You know, it's funny the banter that has evolved with Scott and I through the year.
It's like fake. Like you have fake fucking arguments.
It's so fun. I try to do that with my girlfriend and she doesn't like it. Like she actually gets like really upset because I'll be like, what are you doing that for? And then all of a sudden, like she'll start like tearing up. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
No.
I was just joking.
Not that. It's not that thing.
So that's why I got to just let it all out of Miguel.
Y'all are like mean to each other, but like Scott's mean in a different way. Scott's mean in like the nicest way, and Miguel's like a bitch.
No, Miguel's actually just mean.
Like Miguel is so there always has to be somebody in the studio that Miguel can be a bitch to. And I don't
But
know.
it's never real. It's always like
I know there's a little underlying truth to it, but luckily I got thick ass skin.
There's a little something, and I think it's either like frustration in his for something that also has to do with himself. Like, it's never really about the person,
No.
but it's like some little aspect of the person, maybe that Miguel sees in himself, and he takes it out on that part of himself on the other person. I don't know what that is, but like you do it with Scott, you used to do it with Mandy.
Yeah.
And unless there's someone that you can feel comfortable enough to give a bunch of shit to, I feel like you're just working on all cylinders.
No, it's true. It's so interesting that's a part of my personality because it wasn't always like that.
No, when
To be a
it
bee?
was just me, you, and Kramer, there was nobody to do that to.
No.
Oh.
Well, I wasn't in a headspace to be that way because I was just trying to like stay out of the line of fire.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to like,
we were just
Too busy surviving.
bobbing and weaving.
I was like, girl, just
I
making
know.
sure the fire don't come my way.
We were just trying to throw each other under the bus. I do that now, by the way. Like I just had this conversation, quick side tangent with my person, because my mom has been crazy, whatever, like just not well recently. So I had to like get stern with her yesterday because she came down like a bull in a china shop and she's like, I gotta go to Publix.
Oh,
And we're like, you went on Tuesday.
Oh.
And she spent like 2 hours and $250 there.
Ooh.
The fuck is she getting in
for
Publix?
herself?
Yes.
What do you
Jesus.
get?
What is she
I don't
eating?
know. Like, and by the way, we get her meals every night. Like, she gets to eat that service that like gives you dinners.
Mm.
So this is what I'm saying. Like, something is not right. I gotta go to Publix. I forgot like 7 things, and I'm like, what are the things? And she's like, just things. And I'm like,
Oh dear.
so
No, you don't.
and it was not a good day. I'm like, you're going again on Tuesday, or can we get it for you? Like, is it really necessary for today? So long story short, it wasn't. And I had to like be like, because she was like falling into the wall, and I'm like, you got to be in and out in like 20 minutes, Ma, because I got to get Maya. I'm gonna drop you off. I'm gonna get Maya. I'm gonna come back to get you, and then we got to get home and go to her Christmas concert. And she's like, well, what if you're waiting? And I'm like, listen to me.
Oh.
I'm the adult here, and I'm telling you, as the responsible adult, it's not safe, and it's not going to work out for you to go to Publix today. And then she started getting upset. I'm like, I'm talking about him too. And I point at my person. I'm like, I'm the adult. I got to keep him in line. You, Maya. And he's like, I'm like,
He's like,
he's like, I'm a kid.
She's right. She's right.
He's like, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on around here. It's you and me, Margaret. And then later, I'm like, I do think he's like, I don't care. I will allow that. He's like, put me down. He's
Whatever you
like,
need to
sometimes I
do.
do
All
feel like
about.
I'm a teenager. Sometimes it's fine. I'm like, so thank you for letting me throw you under the bus. Circling back, Miguel and I would throw each other under the bus.
Mm-hmm. We
In
had
that.
to. It was like, well, it was Holly's fault. She a bitch.
No, he never did that though. We would just be like, what we did was like even more deceitful. I wish Miguel had been like, she a bitch. No, when like the hammer was coming down from Kramer,
Oh my
Miguel
gosh.
would just like tuck his head down and not look at
Girl.
me. And
I would just be like on my laptop. I'd just be like, well, I got to upload this audio.
And then me and Kramer were like, well, blah, blah. And Miguel's just like, I'm not here. Or like,
Smart. Hide.
usually it was me and Kramer. In the rare instance that it was Miguel and Kramer going back and forth, I would just be like, oh. And every now and then I would try. I'd be like, well, I know Miguel did this. And then Kramer would be like, no, he didn't. I'll be like, yeah, I don't know, actually. You're right.
You're like, I don't
That's-
know, boys.
Oh.
That was crazy.
And then afterward, I'd be like, I'm sorry.
You're like, it's fine. It's fine.
But for the typically most part, like, especially with Mandy, like you would always get on to Mandy about some shit.
Well, I just feel like sometimes you got to have someone to push you.
Yeah.
You got to have someone that just keeps you on your toes. And
That
that's
was-
because, listen, there's going to come a time when Scott's going to go off and be the next Bobby Bones,
Oh,
and he's going to be
thanks.
successful. And I want him to just be in control of what's happening and know what he needs to do. And I feel like it's my job to help him know that. So sometimes I
That's
got to
hell
put
of
a
way to
bitch in
do
their
it.
place
Mhm.
to be like, you fucked up.
He putting a bitch in his place all the time.
But
All the
I'm never mean about it.
No,
No,
luckily.
Never mean
it's
about it.
always with love.
Absolutely.
But I just sit back and watch, and I'm just like,
I think too, because we lived together for a little bit, that
Mhm.
broke that, like it became more like friendly, not just like work.
yeah.
Because I feel like if we hadn't lived together, we wouldn't have gotten to that level. And so when you just see somebody at all hours of the day, all the time,
That's right.
when
That was
I'm
a
just
pleasure.
fucking like in my don't talk to me zone at home, like on the couch.
I don't have that.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck off.
Come here.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
And Scott's always like, hey, buddy. And we go like, shut the fuck up.
No. That's like, and I feel so bad. Sometimes my fiance will do that. Like, he'll come home and he'll just be like, I just want to talk.
He's so happy.
and I'll be like,
and Grumps over here.
I'm just like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to say anything. I don't. And I think too, because I spend so much time, if it's like a slow week or a slow day by myself, that like there's quiet. I'm like in a certain mood, and then he like comes in with like whatever energy he has for the day.
Yeah, you can never tell sometimes. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
Comes in
good.
with
Sometimes
energy.
it's bad, and you're like, whoa, here we go.
This is a lot to take in right now.
Right. And so that's one of the things we actually talked about last night, about how we've changed like the dinner routine, because I used to like cook dinner and I would like wait, but there's so much going on in our lives right now that we're doing outside of like our regular stuff.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I don't know when you're going to be home, and I don't want to wait because I don't want to get mad, because then if I'm sitting around waiting and I hadn't heard from you, and then I'm pissed off when you walk in the door and you come bumping in happy, and I'm like, what the fuck were you? This chicken's getting cold and I'm hungry. I need to go to bed. So now I'm just like, if it's 5:30 and I hadn't heard from you, I'm cooking, I'm eating, and you'll have your food ready when you get home.
There you go. You do what you got to do to make the relationship work.
Now, Scott, you said that your girlfriend posted something on her social
Oh
media
my
about
God.
today
I'm
that
excited.
I've never heard about.
She's joked about this before. I didn't think she was going to put it public. So she posted. I just saw it. I go on my Instagram really quick and I see I'm tagging a photo from my girlfriend, Monica. And I'm like, oh, cool, man. I love
Can't wait to
when I
look
get
at it right
tagged.
now. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
and it's just a silly ass picture of me wearing like some dumb Halloween costume, but it says, hey, at Scott Tavlin, happy Bangaversary.
Wow.
I'm going to put this up on the YouTube. You can see.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Happy Bangaversary. So
There it
no,
is.
not anniversary. We're not at a year yet of dating, but an entire year ago, I went over, met and hung out with Monica for the like actual first time. Yep. And we ended the night on good terms.
Hey.
Wow. So,
What did we used to call it? Town? Boom,
Oh.
Boomtown?
Boom City.
Boom City.
Boom City. Yes. Now, how does she remember the exact date that happened?
How do you not?
Well, the exact date. Well, I do know because it was like I went to a Christmas party, and so she might remember the Christmas party because it was like then we went home.
No,
after
you
that.
know.
Do you remember the exact
I guess
date that
all I
you
know.
had sex with your partner?
Yes.
Really?
I mean, okay, hold on. To be fair, I would have to look at a calendar, but I know what it is. Like, I don't know the date off the top of my head, but I could tell you if I looked at a calendar right now.
Right. I mean, like, I know that Abe and I, it was a month after he asked me out, because that's when he was traveling for work. And I was like, we need to get tested. We're both, and like, we just knew that this was different.
Yeah.
And I was like, we both need to get tested and go through all that stuff before we do it. So it was a month before we actually did it.
Okay. So yeah.
But I don't remember the date.
I didn't know the exact date. I knew it was around this time, but I do not remember when the actual party was, because that's I only know because we had a show night out that night.
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember exactly what date it was.
So it's our anniversary of a show night out.
I
too,
guess, yeah.
Which is great.
And then
Wait, was that the night when we went to
the mill?
The Mill.
The Mill? Okay.
That was yummy.
Ooh, that's when I had my hat on. I look cute.
You did. No, that was
Sorry,
not your hat.
I just remember.
It was
my
a
hat.
big night for me too. I'm trying to find my date.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Because Holly, y'all went home after that night.
Yeah, we
You
did.
and your person, y'all went home.
Well, Scott left. Scott was like, I'm going to an ugly sweater party. And he had
That's
been
right.
texting all night, and we were like, mm-hmm. And then, like, we typically don't stay out and like go out too late or anything. Like there's a lot of other circumstances, but you and Abe hadn't been out with my person in a very long time. All of us all together. So it was a big deal for me because we all had finally gotten together after a while, like pandemic and everything. And the stamina is not there for me. Like I have a hard time staying up late. Like I just do. So
that's when I was on crutches.
yeah, you were having a hard time.
My
on the
knee.
table.
I
Oh,
forgot
God.
about that. Holy crap.
April 15th. That's my Bangaversary.
Oh, well, beautiful.
Wow. This is also the time when we did comparisons on who we were as cartoon character. Oh, wait. No, I think it was who would we bang what cartoon characters would we bang?
Oh my God, I don't even remember what I
Because
said.
Scott, you picked, who is this?
Meg!
Oh yeah, that is so funny because wow.
You
okay.
picked that. Holly, do you remember who you picked?
Yeah, Meg is hot.
Cartoon character?
Yeah.
I remember who Holly
Do you
picked.
remember
That.
who you
Oh
picked,
my
Holly?
God.
You know I don't remember shit.
Yes, this is
Wow.
so funny.
Yeah, that's right.
Who is it?
Max from the Goofy movie.
The freaking dog.
Okay, that's fine. Yes.
I remember we had a whole
Did
thing.
we say bang though? Because
I don't remember
I don't
what
think we
the...
said bang.
okay, I was gonna say I hope we did not.
We
because,
don't
like,
usually use bang.
No, we
teenager
didn't
in
say
that
that on
movie.
the...
I was
Bang.
like that's who I would have had a crush on.
Maybe that's what cartoon character. Oh, and remember on the fucking air, Holly, you were like, you thought I was a pedophile because remember
You
I
said
said
Chucky.
Chucky from Rugrats, and you
What?
were like,
I was like,
what?
well, I got confused because I thought it was like, what did I say? People we had crushes on, and you pull up a Chucky from fucking Rugrats.
But you thought I was talking about Tommy Pickle, like as the baby, and I was like, no! Oh my god!
Okay, regardless,
Oh my God,
like,
that was a funny bit.
isn't it somebody that we just have a crush on?
I forgot what my explanation was. I think it was like because he's older or something. Oh,
Maybe it was
I was saying like
the older version of him.
well, because I think I was saying that like when I was that age watching Rugrats, that's who I was drawn
That was
to.
your person. Okay.
Right. And then I was like, but
Like,
then
it's
I
not much
felt,
better, 'cause
but then
that's what-
on the air, I felt like cornered. Like I was like, I like to look at, and I was just like,
It's a cartoon.
oh my God.
I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't. Maybe we don't even understand the assignment now.
I might have said, I don't remember exactly what it was because these are just, and this is what happens in my phone when I try to look for pictures. I have like all the stuff that we do online that I put together really quickly. And then I'll be
Yeah.
like, wait, why do I just have like a random picture of Chucky from
I know.
Rugrats in my phone?
Like sometimes there's just random stuff all hanging out.
Do we have a picture from that night?
And we do. That's what I'm looking for. Wait, what's today? Today's the
A picture.
The 10th?
Yeah,
The
we have a
10th.
picture.
How is it the 10th though? That couldn't be our Bangaversary though, because the 10th is my brother's birthday. I don't think I would. Would we have gone out of my?
Well,
I thought it was
Actually-
later.
No, it was the 12th.
wait a second.
It was it was December 12th
We're back. Where am I? 2020.
because that's the actual date because I have the timestamp on the picture.
on my
There we are.
my
Aw.
Google calendar. On my Apple calendar on December 12th. It says possible show dinner. So there's that.
Yeah. Wow, we all look pretty hefty there
Hefty.
because we were coming out of like
Well,
the pandemic and we hadn't started like fitness plans.
I
just yet.
had started in September, and then I got thrown off by coronavirus in November, and I was still trying to get myself right again.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Ah,
That's fine.
well, look at us now.
All right.
Thriving.
Well, there you go.
So maybe it's not really your bang anniversary today.
Oh, she got it wrong.
Dang, maybe she. Oh my God, what if she's talking about somebody else?
Oh.
No.
I'm just joking.
Well, I mean, y'all were both single at the time, so maybe she was banging someone
No.
on December 10th, 2020. It's highly possible.
Ah,
No,
yeah, whatever.
I mean maybe it was just maybe you.
No,
got-
she was doing someone else.
I think what happened
fine.
was it was a Friday night that we went out,
Mhm.
and a Friday. This would be the Friday last year that it happened. That would be the date, but not the exact date of the.
I mean,
like,
but how would she know that though?
because she knows that. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Christmas party
That's because
was
it was
this
someone
time
else.
last year. It was not with somebody. Look at you.
It's
kinda,
fine. It's okay.
No,
You
it
both
wasn't.
you
were
keep
out.
saying if somebody else, you trying to
No.
probe me.
I'm not.
I have grown a lot
Her
now. I don't
own-
get triggered by those things as much
Her
anymore.
own memories on her photo roll might have had that picture from like that day, and she was like, "Oh, that's the day." Like, there's many reasons why the date could have been off. So,
Or it could be someone else.
no, it's
Well,
not.
obviously.
Listen, I'm
someone
just
else.
saying, like, I know a couple weeks before Abe asked me out, he was with someone else. Like, that's
you. You're
fine.
projecting yours on me.
I'm not projecting because I wasn't mad because we weren't together. So there was no reason for me to be mad. It was just I was with someone a couple weeks before that too. Like,
I
Yeah,
just
it's
don't
fine.
think it's fine.
It's
it's
fine.
fine. Let's get her on the phone.
No, leave
Call
her.
her.
She is working.
Let's
She
call
is
her. Let's
getting
call
in
her.
her new job. She's
I know.
training,
Well,
hustling.
We just need to find out what's going on here.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's everyone got going on for the weekend?
Well,
Why are you mad, Scott? Look at
I'm
him.
not mad.
He's so mad now.
I'm not. I'm good.
It was you, Scott. It's
was
always been you.
me.
It's always been you.
No, I know.
Choose me.
Oh,
Choose
shoot
me.
me. Oh, Grace. I'm going to a country concert. That's what I'm doing. I'm leaving.
Holly.
oh,
What were you thinking about just now?
I don't know. I went on because it just felt like y'all were just bickering like a married couple, and I was just waiting for that to be done. So I'm going to. Well, I don't know. There's been a bit of a wrench in the plans.
But this is a good time to set up something new.
I know. He's in a mood though now. Not like a mood, but he's very disappointed. So
Well, yeah,
we were
just-
supposed to go to this band that my person really, really likes out on the beach, and we had like made plan, and he was excited. He's
Oh,
like, "This is the
yeah.
only thing I want for my birthday," which was this week.
Sugar tits.
I know. And then I found out this morning that is not happening. Like, the band is not playing at that bar. The band is playing in Orlando, and I don't know how this has gotten so horribly mixed and cross wires. So then I had to call him this morning and be like, "I'm so sorry, but I have some bad news. The band is not playing there tonight." And he's like,
Ugh.
"What?" He's like, "I emailed them. I emailed the band. I thought they said."
Wait,
I'm-
what?
I know.
What? Wait.
What?
Oh no.
He was so And so he emailed, and then I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, but that's not what happened.
Damn it.
And so he's like, "All right, I gotta go." I'm like, "Okay,
Wait, what?
all right."
Why don't y'all just go to Orlando?
That's what I
You
said.
guys could. Yeah,
We
it's like
could.
literally down the road.
Literally on my tabs open up here, I have a hotel that I found right near that bar. I'm like,
Mhm.
we could just go drive, no big deal. And he's like, "But that band, like, the band doesn't start playing until 10. It sounds like a long night. You're not gonna get a nap." And I'm like, I feel like you're trying to make this more difficult.
Yeah, you're
than it
trying to
is.
Right.
set up blocks.
Like, just you can sleep on the way over. He can drive. You can sleep on the way over
that's
there.
why
Get a
they
little
make
nap.
Diet Coke.
Absolutely.
All right.
exactly. What?
Listen, every now and then you can stay up late, and then we're on
know.
vacation after next week. So
I
we just got to
know.
get through next week, and then we're on vacation for 2 weeks.
So anyway, I'm trying to sort that through. I think he feels like this is the universe telling him that he shouldn't he shouldn't see
yeah,
this band. And
no.
I'm like,
This
sometimes
is where you force yourself.
I think you got to find creative ways to do things.
You
Right.
did. It's a little block. It's the alternate route.
It is. So
not exactly
I mean,
Here.
but I get it, because as a person who likes things to be a certain way, when it doesn't go that way, I have to like, okay, it's fine. It's
It
gonna be
is.
this
like,
way, and you
especially
gotta
when
just roll.
he gets like, his emotions are very strong. Like, he's
Yeah.
got a lot of strong emotions. So he was very excited.
yeah.
So then when you're very excited, the crash is real
Oh
hard.
yeah. Up, up,
Right.
up, up, up.
So now he reeled down. So we're just gonna. We're
You
gonna
just
try
set it
to
up, Holly, and say,
come
"You know what? We're getting
back
in the
out
car."
middle. So anyway, we're just working on it.
I hope you guys do go. That'll be a lot of fun.
I think it would be fine.
I think you should just take the bull by the horns and just say we're doing it. You should
Yeah,
just be like, the hotel is booked. We've got
You're
gas
gonna
in
have
the
a
car,
good time, and you're gonna
and
like
we're
it.
going. Like, do you have to buy tickets to the place?
No,
Just book the hotel. Just do it. Just do it.
Miguel, book the hotel.
I
for
don't
them.
do
know.
it.
How would you feel if Abe just made like if you were like, let's put you in a position where like you're disappointed at something, and then you're not really sure that you want to drive all the way to Orlando and then stay out super late, and then Abe was just like, "I did it, whatever," and you're like, "Well, I don't know. Like, how does that feel?"
I would be. I would feel harassed at first.
Yes.
Because I'd be like, God, now we got to pack a bag. I got to get all my lotions and potions together. But then I know that as soon as we got in the car, I'd be like, you know what? This is an adventure. I'm glad he did it
Yeah.
because I know that I would never do it because I'd be like, it's so much. But then, like, once you realize that it's actually a click of a button and getting in the car, it's not that much.
You're gonna
Once
come
we
back
were
thankful.
on the road, I'd be like, you know what? I'm glad we did it because we were spontaneous. We did something different. So, yes,
Yes.
I would huff and puff at first.
But I feel like there'd be a lot of huffing and puffing coming.
Right. But then
Because
you
then
just,
he's like, how much did that cost? And I'd be like, I got it.
it's fine. It's like part of a Christmas present
That's what I'm saying.
and
Yeah.
birthday.
And do you
So-
think you'd leave more like happier than if you didn't go? Like I think like the end result.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. I don't
Right.
know.
Because then, like, what are you going to do tonight? Just,
I don't know.
Like,
Or
no,
which
you have to go because what's going to happen is y'all ain't even going to do anything tonight.
another
And then you're just
weekend
going to be
gone.
huffing and puffing at home all night and then wake up in a bad mood because it was just sitting at home as opposed to waking up in Orlando, being tired, but knowing that you got to see the band that you've been looking forward to for weeks.
Yeah. All right.
This is life, man.
Jesus.
do it.
I get
Go,
so
Holly.
nervous
Go,
when I'm the
Holly.
one
Go.
that has to do the things.
Oh my
Okay.
God, I can't wait. I'm going to put this to talk about on Monday. I want to see if this
Oh,
happens.
no.
Ooh,
Oh,
pressure.
shit.
There you go. Now you got to
Yeah.
do it.
All right. So I'm going to put podcast Monday.
Oh, God. I have to do it. He
Did-
texted me and said he thinks the universe just wants to punish him.
Oh, Holly, book the hotel. Do it now. Do it now.
What if I tell him I booked the hotel, see what he says, and then if he is super upset about having booked the hotel, then I just won't book it in real life. But if he's like, fine, then I'll go ahead and book it real quick.
Or you,
Just do it. Yeah, just be like, you know what? I booked the hotel. We're going.
we're going.
We're going.
It's a quick hour drive.
I'd say go ahead and
Hour
start
and a half?
packing. Pack an overnight bag. We're gonna come back in the morning. It's gonna be
Pack a
fine.
Bag. I am gonna go ahead and book the hotel.
Yep.
Go ahead and book. Okay, sorry.
No, that's fine. I mean, I feel like that's one of the things I'm learning in a relationship is like sometimes I just gotta. For people that won't do things for themselves, you just got to do it.
But also, there is just a way to do it because I was just thinking, I was like, if somebody was going to do that, like if this was my situation, if
Yeah.
Monica was about to just set something up, I would want to make sure that it doesn't feel like a burden on her shoulders to do it. As in, like if I was you, Holly, I'd be like, I did it. Like I would not come across any way as either like it's an extra burden on my shoulders or I'm going out of my way to do this or it's a little hard. Nothing has to be wrong with it. Like you have to be excited for it. Like, oh, we're good. I set
Right.
it up.
Be like,
Yeah.
No worries
"What's
at all."
happening?"
Yeah,
Pack that
It-
bag. Let's
right.
do it, babe. Boom.
maybe. This is what the universe intended.
Yeah.
Go!
It's your motherfucking birthday, bitch.
Birthday!
Yep.
Birthdays are big days, man. You got
Mhm.
brought onto this earth. Let's do it.
And it was a big birthday. So
Hey, it's a big
See?
birthday.
Yeah.
Celebrate that bitch. Do not sit at home.
I can't wait to hear about it.
He said no. You know, I'll work on it.
No, just do it.
We're
Just
gonna work on it.
do it. Just make it happen. Pack
I'm
a
gonna make it happen.
bag.
I'm gonna
Just
try to
go.
make it
Because
happen.
now he's just gonna stew and it's just gonna be a bad night. Just go.
Yeah, don't let that negative energy just build.
All right, we got to go upload audio and have
Oh
and
man.
not eat lunch and watch other people eat lunch.
You're gonna get
Scott,
one.
no, we're not. We're gonna be hungry.
well,
Scott,
that's on you
what's
then.
I have my cracker cuts.
All right, wrap it up.
At Scott Taflin, SCO.
TTT.
That's right. AVLIN.
Holly.
Radio Holly on Insta, Twitter,
Oh.
TikTok. All right, I lost my train of thought. Who was texting?
Miguel Fuller, MIGUELFULLER. You can find me on Twitter, TikTok, all the fun places, and Instagram. And make sure to leave us a 5-star rating. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you. What is this?
These are Danny's beds.
Oh,
These aren't the beds we use.
Are you upset about that?
Yes.
That's weird.
Listen, I told you I like things rigid.
You
I like them a
things-
certain way. No, you can bring it back. Bring it back. It's fine. There you go. Hey, it's Miguel and Holly and Scotty on Hot 101.5. Make sure to leave us a 5-star rating. We appreciate it. Holly's texting right now.
yes.
Is it good or bad?
We're working on it.
All right, we'll find out Monday how it went. Bye.